Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I'm here doing a quick map tour of what's going to be our new map in Farming Simulator 15. And this is called Hobbs Farm. This is version 5 of Hobbs Farm. I'm going to jump into Deutschfar here. Have a look around. Now, the Hobbs Farm map is adapted from the original region of Texas map by Lobezno. And Hobbs Farm's gone through a few different versions. And as we drive around, I'm going to kind of talk about things in terms of as if region of Texas was a place I visited a long time ago, and Hobbs Farm is me coming back and visiting again some years later. And I notice here at the entrance they've taken out the gates and a wall that was in between the entrance there, made that a little wider. Put in some nice equipment racks here. We've got our gas station, some of our refill points. This covered shelter is something new. That concrete block wall used to go all the way around the main farm here, and they've made some entrance and exits in there for us. One of the big things is this huge storage facility for all our animal supplies, grass and silage and straw, potatoes, sugar beets. It's a pretty nice feature. You know, they've taken out a bale cell point that used to be here by the main house. All the animal fattening facilities have been moved across the way. We'll go over there. It seems very much like this has been intended to be a multiplayer map, because some of the things have been adapted to multiple uses. Like you see here where you fill your grain trucks at the silos. There's 2 stations where you can fill. If you were just doing single player, you'd not necessarily need 2 stations there. But it is a nice feature. And where you dump your crops, there's 2 stations there. You've got these nice LED boards that tell you where how much the crops you have in storage. That's very nice. The dumping station for our big storage facility is separate from the fill points up front, so you can fill and dump at the same time. That's very nice. All the signage has been changed to English language. Lobezno's were in Italian, I believe. A little bit easier for me to tell what goes where. And I think we only used to have 2 silage bunkers here in the animal yard. Now we've got 3. I think that shed's always been there, but now we have this little track that goes behind the dairy farm. That's nice, helps you get back and forth. The dairy farm's always been here. New fuel station. This shed's new. These 2 machines, the first one I believe produces silage mechanically. Then, of course, the second one produces your mixed ration for feed. Our two animal fattening facilities. That used to be where the grass and straw storage was. Everything's nice and open. Got plenty of little roads to get around the place. I believe that's the new hay selling point. This storage shed's new. Have our sheep yard. This is new. Place to keep something. I'm not sure. That may be a sell point, but I'm not completely sure what it might be. Out behind here, starting into the fields. Here behind that one shed, they put some placeable hay bales, and that's pretty much exactly what I would use this little spot for, storing hay bales. This over here, that might be a good spot, depending on how much you had. We'll go over to where the BGA is. Right up by the BGA plant. Looks like a nice concrete pad to turn around in. We've got 4 covered bunkers up here. Nice. Looks like our BGA just uses a dumping system. So you can also use trailers. Instead of having the digesters you have to dump from a loader or telehandler. That's nice. We'll go back here. The BGA used to be in the corner where all this stuff is over here. But apparently they built a new facility and built some shops here and the train station. With a nice gas station. Phone box. Probably a place I can go in and buy coffee if I'm in the neighborhood. Yep, there's a train station. Not sure what that is. Sure we'll figure it out. We'll go down by the stores and see what that area looks like. Now, I was on an older version of Hobbs Farm before I found version 5, and it also had some changes from the original Texas map. It also had quite a bit of equipment that you were given to start off with, which I was impressed by. Pretty minimal on version 5 of our equipment, but since I usually buy the equipment I like, I'm not too upset by not having as much equipment. This new Hobbs Farm branded farm store, that's new. It used to be just one big yard and the standard farming simulator store building. Here's another kind of shop back here. That's new. Paradise Garden Center. Looks like a tractor manufacturer or repair yard, I guess. And the sell point for vehicles. Let's see. Behind here is an interesting little junkyard. We'll have to go into that in detail once we get started on the map. It's very much like any small town you're likely to go into. You'll have a mechanic shop and a junkyard in the same place. It's a nice detail. I believe there's a second mechanic's shop inside the tractor dealer. I guess they sell a lot of Case IH stuff here. And I think Hobgoblin is the main author of this mod of the region of Texas map. And if you end up playing this, be careful. That is not just decorative. The mechanics pit here in the shop. I was wandering around before. I dropped the tractor in there. I wondered if it was just a texture or something that had a solid cover to it. But no, it seems to be a fully functioning pit, being the tractor got stuck in it. I believe next door is where we sell milk and our fattened cattle and pigs. Yep, the slaughterhouse. And I think this is a little garden shop, egg sell point here. Maybe a grocery store. A general goods store. Looks like they sell drills and kitchen appliances and such. Okay, coming in past the railroad tracks up in the far northwest corner of the map. We got Field 4 here. I think I know what I'm going to do with Field 4 once we get started. And we've got a big wood selling point here. And another train station. Now we're headed down to the southwest corner. And this is a new feature here. Looks like some small silage bunkers. I don't know if you can ferment silage there or they're just for storage, but I guess we'll find out. Up ahead we've got a large cobblestone parking lot. It looks like it might be a good place for a placeable shed. And we've got a sell point. That's new. Now I believe the windmill has always been on this map, but it may have been about 500 yards in that direction towards the gas station the last time I was on Region of Texas. Here we've got another sell point with some storage and a large lot. Concrete. Another large concrete parking lot. Could be another good place for sheds. The wood chip sell point. And the gas station. That looks like another good place to stop and get coffee in the morning if I'm in this neighborhood. Alright, we'll go to the southeast part of the map. Okay, we're pulling into the forestry block here. And this is a lot bigger than I recall from the Region of Texas map. What we have is wood chip storage there in the trees on the right. And another little shed there for equipment. We'll turn left here. This is an interesting feature. It's sort of a loading dock for log trailers. You pull your log trailer in here and you can just push your logs off the side into the trailer. At least I believe that's the way it works. We're definitely going to have to try some logging. And I think up here, once we get out of the forestry block, yeah, there's some more storage sheds. Maybe another one up here. Yeah, it looks like more storage up here. Yeah, so all in all, I think this is going to be an interesting map to do. There's a lot more to do than on our last map, which was basically just traditional crop farming. We're definitely going to do animal work. And with all the silage facilities, we'll be doing some silaging. And it looks like we might dabble a little bit into logging business. So keep watching this playlist for new Hobbs Farm material. We'll probably release a couple of other little teasers about buying equipment and things like that. Once we finish our last series, we'll be starting in here on the farm. And we'll see you all next time.